Widow Sister, before we get started, I want you to know I created a new freebie called Widow's Breakthrough Blueprint. It's your 5-step roadmap to navigating the chaos and rediscovering yourself. If you're feeling stuck in survival mode, unsure of the future, then these steps will help you move through the pain, find clarity, and give you the roadmap to rebuild a life filled with hope and peace. Go to rebeccaann.com.au/blueprint to grab it now. Totally free. That's rebeccaann.com.au/blueprint. Hey there, beautiful. It's Rebecca Ann, and welcome to Widow Pep Talks. This is a space just for you, my fellow widow sister, where I share quick, heartfelt pep talks to remind you of your worth, your strength, and your ability to rebuild after loss. Each week I'll drop by with a little boost of encouragement to help you move forward with hope, because trust me, you are so much more than your grief. Alright, let's dive in and get you feeling uplifted today. Let's get real. There's no such thing as normal when it comes to grief. It's messy, weird, and sometimes downright ridiculous. One minute you're sobbing uncontrollably, and the next you're laughing at a joke you know your late partner would have loved. Is that weird? Maybe. But guess what? It's also totally normal. Grief doesn't follow any rule book. And if there was one, we'd probably throw it out the window anyway. So if you're wondering if what you're feeling is normal, the answer is a resounding yes. I get it. I've had moments where I thought, is this how it's supposed to feel? Like when I suddenly started giggling at a memory that popped up at the most inappropriate time, right in the middle of a serious conversation. Or when I went days without shedding a tear, only to burst into a full-on ugly cry because of a random TV commercial that hit me right in the feels. If you've been there too, welcome to the club of weird grief reactions. It's a ride. Here's the thing. I've learned grief isn't linear. It's like a roller coaster that nobody asked to get on, and the track keeps changing. One day you're handling everything like a pro, and the next day you can't figure out why you're crying over a burnt piece of toast. That's because grief shows up in different ways, at different times, and sometimes for no apparent reason. And you know what? That's okay. There's no timeline, no checklist, no right way to grieve. We all go through this in our own way, at our own pace, and that's what makes it both weird and totally normal. So the next time you find yourself wondering if you're grieving the right way, let me assure you, you are. Whether you're laughing, crying, or doing both at the same time, it's all part of the process. There's no rule book for grief, and if you're doing the best you can with what you've got, trust me, you're not alone in this crazy, unpredictable journey. Now, as you know, each week I like to leave you with an affirmation and an actionable step to help you move forward. This week's affirmation is, I trust that my grief process is uniquely mine and that's perfectly okay. And this week's actionable step, when grief feels weird, just remember it's all part of the journey. Embrace the messiness because there is no wrong way to grieve. Thanks for joining me today. Remember, your worth is never defined by your loss, and I'm here to remind you of that every step of the way. If today's pep talk gave you a little lift, I'd love for you to refer someone else who could use these words to subscribe to my Hope and Healing weekly newsletter via my blog at rebeccaann.com.au. And if you're looking for more widow inspiration, tools and strategies to redesign your life post-loss, check out my YouTube channel, Rebecca Ann TV. Until next time, I'm Rebecca Ann, your fellow widow sister, and I'm always in your corner. You've got this.